Okay, so what we're going to be doing is relaunching some ads. This is for a brow company. So far as in a lifetime, it was 324 appointments generated at a total cost of 7,300 and an average cost of $22 per booked appointment. Now, the reason we're changing the ads is because the average cost per scheduled appointment is starting to increase. And that's typically a sign that we need to change content. And that's because of this number, the frequency. It's like the same person is seeing the same ad over and over and over. And what do you do if you keep seeing the ad over and over that you're not really interested in? You're just going to keep scrolling. And as you scroll, it's costing you more. The advertiser, like we're the advertiser, it's costing us more to serve that piece of content because people are just not interested. So let's see, last 14 days. I think the overall average cost per booked appointment was in about the $17 or so range, and right now it's creeped up to $29, which we don't want to pay. And that's the free part of the title. The deposit is $25, and now this number it's still fine, but this number has now creeped up over 25, which means it's costing $4 up front, which again, this is still not bad. $4 is fine to get a customer into your business. But ideally, we would like to break even up front, meaning we want to spend less than $25 to get them the book. Then when they pay the $25 deposit, now we're like technically broken even. So we get to run our ads essentially for free. Okay, so all we're doing is just swapping out content. So, and I'll run through the ad setup really quick. So it's a lead objective. Anytime we're setting up leads or we want more booked appointments or we need people's contact information, we're going to use a lead objective. Then advantage campaign budget off. Then I do auction buying type. Then here's the targeting. So our conversion location is going to be a website. One second. Yeah, this one's on YouTube. Let's see where we at. Where we at? Um, okay, here we go. So this is the funnel or the website. This is where the conversion is taking place. So that's why we set our conversion location as the website. If you don't have a website or a funnel, you could do like an instant form where they fill out a form on the platform on Facebook or on Instagram. These are not the best quality of leads. You probably will get cheap leads. This is more of a volume game, meaning it may take you like 50 leads to find one person that's actually ready to book. So this could get costly. Same with Messenger or DMs. They would reply to you in Messenger or in your DM. These are not the best quality of leads. This is more of a volume game, meaning you need to have a lot of conversations. The reason these are not the best quality is because there's not a lot of friction for the end user to kind of take action. Meaning with this instant form, their name, phone number, email is already pre-populated. They just have to click a button like 2 or 3 times and it's submitted. A lot of times people fill this out and you message them like, I never did that. Also, Facebook is optimizing for people filling out that form. When we in reality either need a lead or a booked appointment, it's different from needing a form fill. Same with Messenger, same with DMs. They're optimizing for people that are likely to message you. That does not mean they're likely to book with you. This is why I prefer a funnel with a pixel attached. So here's our pixel, and we have a conversion event, which is a scheduled appointment. We're telling Facebook we only want people. Now, in order for this to trigger, so we have a pixel installed on this site. There's a tool you can use called Facebook Pixel Helper. So this is tracking what people are doing on the site. So right now, Facebook understands that we are on this site viewing the page. They're tracking that. Once we go through and select the time, fill out this form, fill out our credit card information, it's going to take us to the next step in the funnel, which is the confirmation page. Let me see if I can show an example of that. I'm not. So I'm not logged in. But anyway, once it takes us to that confirmation page, this is the event that we're on now. It's a page view. This is going to turn into a scheduled appointment. So now Facebook knows or understands that someone has came to this page and filled out all this information, clicked this blue button, and made it to the confirmation page. They understand that that's a scheduled appointment. So we're telling Facebook to optimize for these scheduled appointments. That's why we're more likely to get scheduled appointments. So also with this, the quality of the traffic is better than the quality of a instant form person or a DM person. We have a $30 per day budget. If you're just getting started, you can start with like $5 a day. Or so she's in Atlanta. We do a 15-mile radius. Then we do no targeting. We just leave this as Advantage Plus, where Facebook does the targeting for us. Then these are the 2 active ads. Let's see, preview.
So why do you allow Facebook to do the targeting for you? Like I guess in your decision making, instead of just you targeting it yourself.
I don't like
Like
to confuse Facebook. Now, back
okay,
in the day, when Facebook was still kind of like trying to learn and understand, it was best to give up some interest.
okay,
But now we understand as advertisers that our ad creative does the targeting for us. So we don't necessarily need any interest. We use our ad creative as filters. And you have to understand like how this works. I know it may sound kind of weird, but imagine if you text your homegirl like, "Hey, I need lashes," in your messenger, or in your WhatsApp, or in your DM, or even commenting, "Hey, I need lashes." You have self-identified already. So as soon as we put up that ad, you're gonna see it. Does that make sense?
yes, okay,
So we don't have to give like literal interest target. Not anymore. You can, but I rarely choose interest when,
okay,
especially for local ads, because number one, it's local, so it's like the pool of people is kind of small. It's going to find your audience pretty fast.
gotcha, gotcha.
So these are the ad creatives. Now, last 30 days, let's see what it was all time. Okay, so last 30 days, this ad is still doing pretty well. So we probably just leave this one up, and we will swap out this Paisley ad creative. And the crazy part about this is this one is performing better, but Facebook is feeding the majority of the budget to the one that's underperforming. So all we're gonna do is duplicate one of these, and that's just making a copy of it. And then we're gonna trash this, and we're gonna keep everything the same. Actually, I need to remove one thing. None. New creative.
And then for the Facebook Pixel Helper, where do you find it? Like,
It's a Google
is-
Chrome app. So you would
oh,
have to be on Google Chrome to see it, number one, but you'll download it from the Google Chrome app store. That's the thing.
okay.
Now,
So once you download it, it's connected, or how does that work?
yeah.
Okay.
You just click this little puzzle piece over here, and I think go to manage extensions. Don't ask me. I don't know how to do this stuff.
Okay, okay.
Let me see. Meta Pixel Helper. So it's this first option right here. Then where mine says remove from Chrome, I think it might say add to Chrome or something.
Okay, cool. Gotcha.
So this was like a tool that like marketers use to go see if people had like Facebook pixels and they could like use it as like a icebreaker. Hey, you don't have a Facebook pixel? Let me help you install it for free. Then sell them like ads or something.
Gotcha.
Okay, so right now we're in Canva. These are gonna be the Instagram post format and upload video. Drag that. So you recommend I charge for my hair replacement consultation so that it doesn't come out of pocket starting out. Do you normally charge for the consultations? So the only reason that we have a deposit on her calendar is because when we initially launched, we were getting a lot of no shows. But if no shows is not a problem, yeah. So okay, if you normally charge, then it's fine. I think hair replacement um, customers or clients are accustomed to a deposit anyway. Because how much is that service on average?
It
Average.
depends on like what they're getting. Like wig installs, that could be 200. Sewing, that could be like 250. If you get like K tips, I tips, that can range between like 1,800, stuff like that. So it just all depends on the style.
So you're marketing a hair replacement service, and on your console, you're gonna figure out whether you will do a sew-in or K-tips, or is that what you're saying?
No,
No,
that's
I'm doing.
somebody else speaking. My hair
Oh,
replacements, the hair replacements start. Right now I'm holding a special for 800, and that includes the unit. Um, so the consultation is normally $30 for 35 minutes, and then if they're getting like a newbie hair installation, then it's 800 for the offer that they're yeah that I'm giving.
okay, got it. So yeah, just keep in mind, anytime we put friction in between an appointment, whether it's we're trying to just capture a lead or we put a deposit, you're gonna get less people through. And that's not. I don't know if it's good or bad, but at least if you put a deposit and people are making it through, then you're gonna have a higher quality of person.
Yeah, deposit is different, but what I'm saying is the consultation, which is the initial, that's the first step. They have to have a consultation before they put a deposit down on their service.
But you're saying a $30 to get on the phone, correct?
Yeah, that's what I usually charge. But now that I'm doing this funnel and I'm trying to get out here, I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should charge or if I should say free for consultation.
I'm going to tell you free to see if people are booking. From there, we need to just simply pay attention to show rates. If we get 10 people that sign up for a consultation and I don't
I'm
know,
afraid it's
three
going to attract cheap people.
said
And
cheap.
yeah, I tend to attract people who actually have the money. And how I did that, I weeded it out with those with charging consultations.
Okay.
My fear with doing specials and all this is that you just attract different type of people, and and if I have a free consultation, I'm really afraid that they're going to be like, oh, I just want to have a conversation with her. It's free, and
Okay,
then
well, let's not go down that road. We're going to put the deposit.
a deposit for the consultation, and
Yeah,
they pay the remainder after the consultation.
yeah.
And consultations for this industry, for this side of the industry with these cranial prosthetics, is usually $100 an hour. So I'm being really cheap here.
So yeah, if you already know ahead of time, you know it's gonna attract people you don't want to deal with. Just go ahead and add it there. I mean, it's honestly the best filter. If you know you're serious, you don't mind putting the money up. And like you said, it's not a lot if the industry average is $100.
All right.
I have a question.
Yes.
What did you tell me when I asked you about my other services being added to the I guess calendar? What did you tell me I had to reach out to test me?
To
What
create a
did you
service menu.
service me? Okay, thank you.
No problem. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and create the ad creative. I like to put whatever we're offering, like whatever's on the headline of your funnel. I like to put that in the ad creative. So if I click on a 99 brow lamination flash sale, I need to be landing on the same thing. So we're gonna have a really good test because we spent a lot of money on these ads without the heading. So what we want to pay attention to, and I'll show y'all, is if by us putting the headline in the ad creative, if it made a difference in our click through rate. Meaning, did we get more people to click on the ad? Because typically, if you get more people to click, like at a higher percentage, you're going to get cheaper traffic to your site, which is going to lead to cheaper booked appointments. So I'm going to click add headline. I like to use this League Spartan. They need to figure out what pink this is. Oh my gosh, this pink is so difficult. Can somebody stop me when you see it? Is this it? It'll do. Then we're gonna do effects on here. Outline. I like to do a black outline to kind of make the text pop a little bit, something like that. Then we could say attention Atlanta. Then try this size.
You almost can't see it.
Can't see what?
The letters.
Still?
I mean, you can see it, but
What do you mean?
I don't know. I felt like it was kind of fading into like the background or something.
Oh,
Like the
okay.
color is it's a nice color, but I feel like you may need to change the colors.
That work for you? That's fading too. What I didn't want, so it had to be like white or black or pink. I didn't want to take away from her branding stuff.
Yeah.
I could try black maybe with a pink outline. No,
And that may look a little better. Like, and maybe the top too.
y'all want to vote on this?
What y'all think? They probably thought, it was cute in the beginning. I mean, it was cute. I just felt like it was going to the back. Like, I'm on my phone, so I don't know.
Which can y'all see clearer, the top or the bottom?
I can see both, but I like the bottom.
Hey, we ain't gonna argue with the women. Y'all the customers.
Correct.
I'm just
See?
some dude. Hey, now she fussed at me about these letters being black. I'm gonna tell her y'all said it.
Well, you added pink in there.
Let's see. Is that too much?
Mm, no.
Okay, let's see what this looks like.
Boom, I like it.
No balls.
I'm gonna just throw this up here. Actually, this looks kind of good.
Mm-hmm. Say
So
thank you,
should we just do
CC.
the top one up here like that? Not the stupid color. I'm talking about putting everything at the top.
Stick together, I know. I think you
No
could
balls.
try the top.
What size is this? 38.1. 38. Dang, is everybody asleep? We ain't get nobody joining on YouTube.
You know, people been working all week. We be tired.
Man, they was out partying last night.
Maybe that too.
That's all right. More money for us.
Mm-hmm. What you said. Cause people like spending money and don't see results. I don't know. I can't do it. I'm broke. See, yeah, that is pretty.
Well, we get the increased click through rate. It was CC's fault. But that's good. It's better for y'all perspective than mine because I'm not even the end user or in customer. But a lot of people are always asking like, what ad you should create or what should you use as ad. That's why I always just say kind of do everything to see what sticks. Let's see. I think we have our ad.
Yeah, I'm glad you're working with Canva because I'll be having kind of trouble trying to figure out, how to help. Try, I guess utilize Canva on my ad creatives. So yeah, a little tutorial.
Yeah, I think I like Canva, or it depends on what I need. But if it's just like this stuff where we're just putting the graphics on, I prefer Canva over anything because it has more graphics. But like if we need to do cuts, I'm actually about to do I'm gonna do a tutorial for that. I may switch over to my phone and do it for y'all live if y'all have time. But
Yeah, do it. We got time.
we're gonna do a beauty. It was for a hair extension offer. But it's gonna be a little, just a little bit more creative than the normal stuff I tell y'all to do. So I thought I would just do a tutorial on that.
Yes.
Okay, so we have new ad creative number 1. Then we're gonna duplicate this and duplicate this. Then trash that ad and add media. And get our second piece of content. Next, done. Then we have ad creative number 2. Publish that.
See, I get confused from like the ad campaign and then the ad creatives and then the ad sets. So what are you just doing? These.
So these are folders: campaign, ad set, ads.
Hmm.
So if we want to edit our campaign, we can hit edit here, and it'll take us to the
Okay.
campaign level. And the campaign level is kind of where you set your objective. That's how I like to look at it.
Okay.
Ad set level is the second step. So we can get there by clicking up here at the top where it says one ad set, or we can click on ad plus Atlanta because that's what I named the ad set. So you're going to see the 4 squares for your ad set.
Okay.
So now we're in the ad set level. This is where we do our targeting. So anything targeting related.
Okay.
It's crazy. Now that I'm like breaking all of this down, it's even telling, and it's kind of what I was saying, that the funnel and the pixel and the website is part of like targeting. Even like what we're selecting here, instant farm, this is targeting different people. So that's why we have to be like really specific about our targeting to make sure we're getting our ads seen by the right people.
Gotcha.
So targeting, budget related stuff is going to be here. So the next level is going to be the ad level, and that's where we do our creatives.
Mm.
So now we've published our. Let's see. I'm not sure what happened to the other ad. Okay, there you go. So these are processed and they'll be running shortly. And I think what I may do, let's see. So basically, what we're looking to do is beat these numbers. Our average cost per click is 95 cents. We're trying to beat that number. If we can like lower our cost per click, remember we're going to lower our cost per booked appointment. Now, if we can increase our click through rate, meaning we get a higher percentage of people clicking, right now, 2.5 people per 100 people that see the ad are clicking. So it's a 2% or 2.4, 2.5% conversion rate. So notice that since the click through rate is higher, a higher percentage of people are clicking, it costs a little bit less for the click. In this example, click through rate is a little bit lower. It's costing a little bit more. Now, strangely enough, this for some reason is not correlating to cheaper booked appointments like it should. Another thing, in theory, these numbers are like really close together. Remember, I told you this is all mapped. What are we paying for traffic, and how many visitors does it take to get one booked appointment? I know she has a 5% conversion rate on her website, so that means out of every 100 visitors, she should get 5 booked appointments. But that's not exactly translating over here because even though the cost per click this is pretty much the same. We're just going to call it. The difference here is pretty drastic. This is almost like a 3x or a little above a 3x what we're paying per scheduled appointment. So hopefully, I like to say this: we're hoping that our new content that we're publishing is fresh and it's going to get us cheaper traffic and cheaper booked appointments. So I'll follow up on this probably about like Wednesday. Um, we would have spent probably like close to $100, so we should have some data that we can go over. Um,
Well, since we doing ads and you just said all of that, I'm sorry. Could you look at mine? I know we just launched mine 2 days ago, but I did. I've already received a customer. Well, they didn't answer, but she didn't. Her appointment is booked for March the 5th. Um, but my frequency is kind of up a little bit.
Man, you don't even know what frequency is. Stop it.
I do. It say it.
Stop
I
it.
know how to read it a little bit, but it's getting like close to two, and so I felt like it shouldn't be that high with me just launching the ad.
You're paying attention to the wrong thing. Your cost per
Okay.
lead is $59. Just let your ads run. If I tell you your frequency too high and you're telling me you're getting leads and I tell you turn your ads off, you gonna turn your ads off?
No,
Why? Because they work.
because I'm getting lead.
Okay, so we don't worry about frequency in this case.
Okay.
In this case, just spend more money.
Well, one of the leads is from like somebody who booked before, and so they booked again, but they never came in, so maybe they serious this time.
Yeah, sometimes, they just need to be reminded.
Well, increase my budget to 100, and
Let
I
me
made
see.
75.
Yeah, you've never had leads this cheap. So looks like you're winning.
Hold on, where did you go to get that? Hold on, where are you at?
So previously, the campaign that we relaunched in the beginning, your cost per lead average 121. Then here you average
Mm-hmm.
115
Mm-hmm.
and 160
Oh, okay.
here. Then your traffic cost 257 per click, 321 per click, 330 per click. Right now you're at 261.
Oh, okay, so they liking it a little bit.
Oh, look at that. So your click through rate is also the highest it's ever been.
Mm. So I need to make more of that content then.
Now we starting to learn and understand. So let's see what she did differently.
My head at the bottom.
So this is why again I always encourage content refresh and testing different variations. She did the initially they were running like flyers. It worked, but it wasn't the best. Then she switched to the talking head content where she was just outside the facility. It's like, hey, we offer countertops. That worked better than the flyers. Now
Yeah.
she's doing this style, and it seems to be working better than the talking head. And to improve on this, she just needs to be a little bit more intentional about maybe that video in the background. Maybe it's showing like you remember the three every 3 to 5 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
Um,
got you.
then maybe scoot your head up some. But yeah, this
Okay.
is good.
Okay, cool. Well, hold on, wait, don't leave out too. I do have um some more like regular videos that I didn't like launch through that part. Should I just I guess on the ads just add that in there?
I don't know. Is it better than this content?
Well, it got like, I'm talking and it's not a picture, so I guess it's better than
Hey,
the
try it
image.
all.
Okay. Okay. I thought I was losing because the frequency. I'm like, hold on.
No, just someone's calendar is we're having a calendar issue, so we just need help with that.
You said what?
No, I sent a voice message.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so there's another thing that you can do. Is she's running what's called a dynamic ad. I don't know. This is buggy. It just showed it didn't disappear. So a dynamic ad meaning she put both of her ad creatives. She has one, two. She put both of them inside of one ad. But to see which ad is performing best, you would click breakdown, then click image, video, or slideshow. But for some reason, this it doesn't like to work. But you also can see by platform. So this says she got the majority of her action on Facebook. It attempted to spend money on Instagram, but it seemed like they're not really messing with it. So it's just gonna.
This one's like, I don't know how to work. I don't be on Instagram. I don't know how to stop saying. I think somebody said they do Instagram. And look. Instagram is another language to me too.
Now this is saying 55 through 64 is where your two leads came from at an average cost of 22 per, which means you probably
Okay.
could, if you know the people that give you money are not 44 and up, you can kind of eliminate that targeting,
Okay.
if that
Yeah,
makes sense.
18 and 24, they ain't giving me money. 23, 25 to 34. I don't even remember somebody that. I don't even know if I've had somebody that young. Maybe 35 and up is where I get like.
So this is a little just more deeper diving type stuff, just going through your data so we can it's called breakdown, so you can see like by age, by platform.
So where would I change that then? I need
I
to.
wouldn't worry about this right now. Just in the
Okay.
future when you relaunch, you may
Okay.
be, hey, you know what, let me exclude like 18 to 20
Gotcha.
or something.
And so I got one more question. When I do relaunch, all I'm doing is just basically, since I know that this works, duplicate the ad and just change out the content, right?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and end you guys on YouTube. I don't know what's happening